Okay folks, welcome to part 11 of our campaign playthrough of the original Dungeons game. We've just defeated the Zombie King, so that's kind of the first of a trio of bosses to go through in the game. So if I recall correctly, we should now move on to a new tile set. So basically everything escalates up a tier. We'll have heroes of a different type, or different classes of heroes who have more complex needs to satisfy different types of monsters to summon, although they'll be the same basic archetypes. We'll have an anti-melee, anti-mage, and so on and so forth. The expansion, I played the expansion more than the original back when I first got the game. In the expansion, the tile sets are just tile sets, one belonging to each dungeon master thematically. In this game, it's kind of like, if you ever played Supreme Commander, it's like tech tiers, right? We're moving into tier 2. So everything's just sort of bumped up in terms of cost and effectiveness, and that's kind of part of how the difficulty curve works. This mission, I vaguely remember, it's everyone's favourite mission archetype. It's an escort mission, so basically every now and then a slime monster is going to traverse its way to a slime cannon. We've got to make sure it gets there safely, and once the right number of slimes have arrived at the cannon, we'll win the mission. I believe that's how it works anyway. Objectives we care about: winning the mission, obviously. Well, it's not winning, it's the cannon has more than 1/3 of its health left at the end of play, so don't do a bad job of protecting the cannon and the slimes, obviously. Fulfill Minos' request. So Minos is our new boss, so he'll be the next, not only our boss in terms of video game boss, but our boss is in, he's the next, tier of management above us in the hierarchy of dungeon lords. So whatever he asks me to do, I should do it. And open the third hero's entrance to your dungeon. That makes me hope there are only 3. We had 5 last time, although to be fair, they had a very short spawn timer. I thought about it, if I had realised sooner, or thought at the time when I did realise that the spawn timers for those heroes was like 8 minutes, it would have been much easier to focus on each path individually and make sure they've all got an armory library and so on and so forth, putting them all in one central area. What I tried to do, I did that in anticipation of being swarmed, which never really happened because the spawn rate was so low. We'll see what this one's like. Also, one of the objectives I didn't complete was to have my dungeon heart at less than 20% health when I won the mission. And I'm not going to go back and deliberately engineer that for the sake of 1 skill point. If we hit a wall and we really can't beat a mission, and I genuinely think 1 skill point would make all the difference, maybe we'll do it, but I'm not so much of a completionist. I feel compelled. So let's have a look at the next mission, see what it's got in store for us. We're in the Sunken Temple tile set, that's what it's called. Your new boss is Minos. He is a Minotaur, obviously. Now, I have no opinion on whether it's Minotaur or Minotaur, but they call him Minos in this game, so we'll go for Minotaur. And the voice acting for him is particularly bad. Like, it's bad enough it feels like a placeholder that it was never corrected. Yes, and the ammunition comes in the form of little slimy dudes. There's a hero here.
Whatever that slimy is, it is very important that we take good.
Yeah. Right. Let's align our map to our camera. So you see everything looks a bit different. Dungeon Heart looks different. We've got a sort of Aztec temple looking tile set. I believe the monsters are that theme as well. Giant frog, a 6-legged monster, scorpions, flying snakes, and a sort of stone temple statue guy come to life. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 heroes gates. No. Oh, are they blue because they're not open? I should know this by now. Blue because they're not open or they're on a timer. So there's 3 I have to contend with. Presumably only 2 are open because of that challenge we were given. Okay, so I've got 2 to deal with at the start. 1 north, 1 south. A third one that I can and should open. The slimes will spawn here, and they've got to traverse this and get to here, and these 4 gates obviously will spawn heroes to represent obstacles. I'm not sure how or if the actual cannon will come under attack. Doesn't seem to be any way for heroes to get here unless they chase the slimes, but we'll see what happens. So let's look at what we're dealing with. So you have already spawned. Can't see him yet. Okay, so we get warriors and mages instead of novices and adventurers or whatever it was. Mostly warriors down there. Roughly 60-40. Why is it not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there are 10 icons, so why is it not 60-40? I guess it's just giving me an indication. And the same here. Okay, so more warriors and mages. What have we got? We've got a library, some gold, an armory and some gold. These are tiny piles of gold though, aren't they? So here's what I mean. So if you remember in the last one, our smallest measly piles of gold provided, I think, 25 value to hero that used it. These are the smallest ones and they provide 90, so everything's just scaled up, which is a little bit pointless, but it's one of those things in these kinds of games, right? Your damage goes up and so does the enemy's hit points, so why is it even happening, you know? So we'll not scrutinize it too much. So this is a small and a medium, yeah, or well, shouldn't say medium, I say very small and small, right? And this is 2 very smalls. How good is this armory? It can provide 200 worth of interaction. It recharges at 4.5 per second. It's got enough capacity for 3 uses. What I want to do is unpause it just long enough for these heroes to properly spawn so I can see what they need. So you're a warrior. You need to sustain 201 damage worth of attacking. Assuming that means 201 damage, which means 3 and a bit times your own maximum hit points, so that's going to be difficult, but they've got 4 potions, so it's doable. You need 189 in treasure. That's there, okay. So the gold need is reasonable. You need 195 in armory, but there's no armory here. Excuse me. But an armory of this size would do. Mages. 157, so there's enough gold. 249. So here, what are we mixing it up? So he's a mage, but he wants equipment as well. Not as much as the fighter, but he wants reading and equipment. He doesn't care about dealing damage, so you could theoretically max him out without using any creatures. Okay, so he's going to get that, and then he'll need a library. And I've done what I dislike and put the gold where I'd like to build things. How much gold do I have? Only 500, which is probably not much here. It's enough to build an armory up here. Do I even have a prison? I've got a tiny prison, okay. I'm going to build an armory because I do want to max a hero right off the bat if I can, right? If I... Yeah, look, 586 maximum, that's a lot to get from one hero. So this provides for 200. So let's get at least that much worth of capacity. Just cautious of my gold. I want at least 2 of these in so it can be recharged. And there's it's just over 4 minutes timer on these, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. And then I can put one of those. Now he's not going to get his tanking gun, so obviously I'm wrong. I'm not going to get him maxed because he won't get his tanking gun, but I'll get his treasure and his armory filled up. Summon a goblin, please. I'm just going to mine all of the gold and I'll deal with the mess it makes after. Sometimes it's hard to tell which tiles are actually gold. Like, is this one? Probably. I mean, technically this will still create one big room, I think, but we'll see what it looks like. I definitely will need a bigger prison. We'll do that for now and get it up to a capacity of 4. This is going to be up because it's a straight shot, right? We're going to have to lure them up this way. Here's more gold. Mine it out, please. And because I spent all money, I'm not going to get any creatures, but that's fine. So I want to... do I have to dig my way through here? Or can I get through this way? Let's find out. Because if I have to dig my way through, obviously that's going to be a priority. What creatures have I got available? Won't show me because I'm broke. I have got giant frogs. Many a boy would find these cheerfully croaking animals cool until he found himself wrapped in that long tongue and dragged kicking and screaming into the frog's mouth. So that's not a helpful description. It's not telling me what these creatures are for, but I can process of elimination, right? Okay, maybe they're all bad. I think this is the equivalent of the were rats. So it's the group monster that has good territorial radius. Oh, is that the fucking scorpions? Excuse my language. Pretty sure the snakes are the equivalent to the rats, or the bats. You're the tanky one. Maybe you're for mages, you're for fighters, and you're the group fighter. I'm going to have to just experiment. Well, it's only going to give me frogs, so I'll find that out anyway. And the answer is... Why is that usable? It's going to take me somewhere? No. Okay, so... I do have to dig through, so let's do it here. Looks like one of the only places I can do it. Now... Okay. Goblins, please. Oh, they're leveling up already. Okay. So he still needs a little bit more. Now, why did he? Oh, because it wasn't full up, because it probably is empty when I created. What about you? You need a little bit of gold, and then we'll go and get you. So I can already see this is going to be a fair amount. Oh, it's giving me a timer. 6 minutes to go. Fair amount trickier than the last one. Yes, go get your gold. That should be you as full as I'm going to get you, because you're not going to end up anywhere near that library. Not by chance, anyway. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get with him. Let's go down and hit him with an acid arrow. I do have some soul energy. I think I'm going to actually buy another goblin. Okay, he actually took about a quarter of my health off me, so the heroes are dangerous already. 300 gold, that's nice. Oh, cool. Well, of course, about half of it was mine already, but that's okay. So I want to spend that on, take this, a library down here. Yeah, this is awesome. Rock, okay. Actually, do that so that I can get people from here as well. It's just got to be huge, but that's fine. We'll put a big armory up here eventually as well. You need a little bit more of this, which the goblin's about to provide for. Let's spend that gold on making this less useless. Third one of them is going to help when I've got so few goblins. So yeah, he's filling it up, which means he can go and use it again. Only needs 24 more. 2 more. Okay, but he chased the goblin away. I should stand here so I can regen. Please notice the armory. You know, for 2 soul energy, it's fine. 1 minute 40. Alright, these both on the same timer, just about, yeah. Okay. So, let's spend this gold. That's not dug out yet. There's a frog for you to fight. Hero, or, what's names? Fighters will spawn here, so we will need a frog, at least. I've put it here because I don't want them to come here and then go, oh look, library, whatever, and then never come back and fight it a second time. We'll see. How do we go? I do want... Oh, I've only got tiny cells. I actually don't need any more because the wizard's gone already. Still feel like more goblins is good, but need more prestige. Okay, let's not forget one of the key mechanics of the game, right? Oh, gold. Maybe this can even be a room. Let's not go nuts. Just keep a few here and there in the rooms I want them to stay near. A little fishbone thing, a little lampy majig, and that's it. Okay. Is that enough to get another goblin? I need... Oh, I just don't have enough soul energy now. Okay, here's a warrior. Immediately going to loot. Now they're leveled up, can I still meet their gold needs? Yes. There is a small random element to this. And this one's actually full, so it should be fine. He's filling that up. Okay. Get me another goblin. Summon the goblin. Actually, maybe it's worth missing out on a little bit of gold to have 2 rooms here instead of one huge one. Oh, wait, how can I... That would do it. So would that though. Which no, it won't, because I'm pretty sure it takes 2 by 2 as a minimum size, so it'll say there's 2 tiles there and spread that through. Oh, I don't know. Just ignore this. Let's see if let's see if do that. Make it a bit more square there. So we can surmise here. So they've got magical resistance, more magical resistance than physical. And they do, I guess that's magic and physical damage. They've got decent defense. So, I mean, logically speaking, I would have had another monster to compare them to. I feel like, logically speaking, having more armor or more magic defense means they must be the ones that are designed to fight warriors, because the mages like to deal damage, so like an enemy that resists magic damage wouldn't be ideal, although they are beating him up. Don't know. It's fine, he'll run away and heal if he needs to. How are they doing for his tanking meter? A decent job, actually. What's up here? A mage. How much reading does he want? 184. How much does this give? 400. That's a decent library. Although its capacity doesn't even get up to 400. So let's add about as much as we can afford. Faster recharge as well. Not really hurting for gold right now, so I'm okay with that. Now, over my slime timer, 2 minutes. Probably when it's like 30 seconds to go, I'll start clearing out. I believe it moves quite slowly. What do you need? A bit more tanking, so tough. I want soul energy. I've got a faster death animation, which is nice, because you can't do this beam him to my prison move until they've finished their death animation, and the novices or adventurers do have at least one quite lengthy one. Okay, this is looking promising. Just need some more treasure, so don't die to the frogs. No, expanding my territory here might be a slight pain without dumping one in the middle of the rooms, which I don't want to do. Although I could do. Let's have two ways in here. And if this tile is the adjoining tile for the two rooms, and again, I'm given multiple entrances. Heroes will path all sorts of interesting ways, I'm sure. Then I can put the spawner there and it'll expand my territory in this kind of way. Although I do want one here as well. Come on. Okay. Finish off that frog, please. And then get yourself some gold. Excellent. 322 straight away, and 320 more to drain from the prison. And he's on low health, so that acid arrow is probably enough. Easy peasy. So I just need to remember every time I hear the heroes leveling up, check their needs again and make sure I've still got enough gold and stuff down. I do want to start putting bigger, badder stuff around the dungeon because I need more prestige so I can build better things. Some smashed pots. So I can get better armory and library items and a better prison and all that kind of thing. Timer. Oh shit. Can I zoom out my map a little bit? Yeah. So hopefully the dungeon can. Yeah. Dungeon can take care of itself for a while. Acid arrow. Magic missile. What about? Hopefully I shouldn't need to use it. That's a waste. Hopefully I'm strong enough. Did you drop gold? No. I'm going to make it easy for me. Hopefully I'm strong enough to actually kill all the heroes in this gauntlet because I won't be regenning very fast because it's not my territory. And there's gold. Might as well tag it while I'm here. There's another frog pit. Okay, I guess it'll raise my population count. Okay, good. Why is that all? Oh, they're armory gimmicks. No, I think there's a mechanic in this game I never deliberately take advantage of. I probably should start paying attention to. Is all these decorations I think are actually prestige gimmicks, and if they fall under my zone of control, I'll get the prestige from them. So I should do that when I can. Gold. No, I can't actually tag that. I'm not being needlessly greedy, but I don't care. Because you need line of sight, and I did pick up the Sight of Evil spell, but while I'm running past and get some temporary line of sight, I might as well use it. That's you, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't opened yet. What's happening in my dungeon? You need tanking, you need a little bit of armor, and you need a little bit more gold. Okay. And you're level 13 now, so your gold's up 219, so there's actually at the point where I might want better treasure piles, or at least more of them. Maybe just replacing the measly piles with medium piles will do. Either way, you've got to unpause it for this to actually dissipate and leave space. Why? Okay, fair enough. Okay, they just take up more space. Okay, do it this way. Do the same thing up here with this one at least if we can. It's not going to let me. Can I fit it in there? No. That I'll have to do here. And yes, as I had planned, put a frog here. Slime has already passed you, so that's fine. Aye. 660. I need a library down here, that's what I need, okay. 200 prestige, I'm still some ways away from that one. That. Do 3 of those for now, because I'm actually broke. Crap. Okay. I need to take out some more heroes, get some more gold. Where am I going to put my less useless and less tiny prison? Might have to try and squeeze a small one in here, which isn't ideal because again, if a champion spawns, especially from this gate, I won't have much time to intercept him before he rescues all the prisoners. But okay, you're fine. Let's portal back to the heart. Let's see. Is there any realistic chance of filling you up? Actually, it's maybe if you just fight some more stuff, to leave you alone. You. A bit more scroll cases in here. Okay. So it can now provide for 180 of the 353. Okay. Maybe some knickknacks to lure you in here in the first place. Okay, that was expensive. Little lamp where they do your reading. You're welcome. Okay, that brings me up to 100 prestige. Does that let me get anything? It lets me get level 2 prison cells. Okay. Frogs are working out okay so far. It helps that the mages don't have a fighting need to be filled. Well, in terms of building up the warriors' tank meters without outright killing them, although as I say that, yeah, if he ran out of potions he'd be in trouble, but you get most of it done before he runs out of potions. How much do you provide for? 700, that's decent. 450. Yeah, the mage slaughters them compared to the warrior. I wonder if his attacks just count as magical, just because he's a mage? Don't know. Weapons don't kill heroes, you do. So I like the way it shows you what they can actually do. So he's got his melee. He's got like a fireball. He can do ring of fire, he can do mana shield. Nicely does, if they raid an armory, they will actually get an upgraded weapon or upgraded equipment of some sort. So maybe we can get him filled up. I do need to start catching up. Sword energy 175. Okay. Next slime in 2 minutes. And once these are all built and I've put some treasure around, I'll open the 3rd gate. Just keep an eye on him so he doesn't die. He does have another healing potion. So yeah, seems like the frogs are the correct choice to fight warriors. Get some more of this. What's happening down here? Still has a lot of reading to do. The recharge is quite slow. Here's a better recharge. More capacity. Is charge rate now. 2.64 per second, and that can hold 420, so still not great. Don't wander in the wrong direction, that would be bad. Yes, go and fight the frog. Oh, see, this is a problem. If you end up with 2 spawns worth of heroes in the dungeon, so he might not get his tanking done because the mage will kill the frogs so fast. But if he would rediscover his interest in raiding my equipment and fill that up, it would be nice. Same's going to happen down here any second now. It's a shame because he only needs a bit of treasure, and speaking of, oh, can't afford. Just needs a bit of treasure and some more reading. Do you know what? If he wants to come down here, that's fine. Maybe, do I have enough? If I put the absolute most bare bones here. He'll pop into it and fill himself up. And then fight some frogs. Just need a goblin to go and start pumping that. Working that anvil. I was going back up because there's frogs that spawned. Okay. Okay. I should have been paying more attention to that. Do that. 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm going to leave them and go and deal with this. And if I'm lucky, 1 or 2 of them will actually fill up while I'm out clearing this. He's going to read and steal it all from him. Actually, he's going to get bored and wander away, so we'll deal with him and leave him. Well, that slime's moving faster than I thought it was going to. Oh, get him. Oh, I'm so bad at fighting. I've got no spells. Here, damage reflect. Is it because he's used a shield? I see a shield effect on him. Mana shield. Absorbs a certain amount of damage. Okay, so that must be it. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use a fireball and probably wipe them both out. If his mana shield is still up, why are they so dangerous compared to me? Slime's going to get beaten up if I'm not tending to it. Hit him. Okay. Don't even have time to zap him away. Alright, the slime's able to just run past him. Oh, looks like I might not need my help at all. Strangely. Okay, zap him away, and then we'll go and tend to the slime if we can. No prison space. Ooh, okay. Quicksilver, get up here. In fact, you know what I haven't done? I haven't spent my points. And I will take more Quicksilver. Like, let's say 3. And I do want to start getting self-made villain, maybe? Closed entrance is really good, but I've got to spend 20 points here to get to it, and out of 5, 10, 13 plus 4, 17. I may as well max that out, right? So I'm not that far away actually. I should have taken the portal, shouldn't I? So, okay, so maybe not going to get through all 4 heroes. Bit of treasure, okay, you're going to fill up while I'm out here, which is good.
Someone's attacking you.
Yeah. That's okay, I'll run up, zap him, portal back, nab him, done. Gold. Finish this armory off a little bit. I feel like I do need more. I don't know if this is a great place to put it because I might lure them down this direction, but that'll be fine once these are all built, right? Nonetheless, I'm going to put it. I don't know because I might not get near it there. I'm going to put it here and just risk it, I don't care. Okay. Broke again. I do have some soul energy to spend. Skeleman falling out of a barrel. Some sort of a burning coals. Done. Okay. So it looks like the slime actually would have been fine without an escort. Good to know. I need to level up my monsters. There's one. That'll do. Gold. Could lead to secrets, right? Well, that'll be a shortcut for me, is what that will be. You. And you have, in the meantime, not looted any more gold. Okay. You're not anywhere near full. I just want to see, are there only 2 heroes in the dungeon? Prison. Yeah, okay. 1 nearly full, 1 just got here. That's okay. Okay, and he's just arrived. What kind of reading requirements do you guys have these days? 181, so it does seem to have quite a lot of variance, because the guy down here needed like 300, didn't he? Before I killed him. Okay, good. 702, and then I get 702 more from reading him.
That shadow being has reached the slime cannon.
Alright, his mana shield's pretty good. Oh, it's gone now. Right. Didn't see how much gold that was because it was a small amount from the goblin overlaid at the top of it. Alright, spend this gold. Library, armory. Oh, it's not going to work out, is it? Let's go. Trying to do alternating. So I'm going to alternate from the bottom up. Armory, library. Still don't have enough prestige for that. Okay. You can give out 250. Okay, so they started to make them different, which is annoying. You're worth 90. 9, 18, 27, 36. I'll have to do for now. 2 of these. Broke. Next slime in 3 minutes. I wonder is that timer getting shorter? Probably not. It took about 3 minutes before I dealt with that one, didn't it? Gold needs getting quite high because what are these? 110 each. So technically there's enough, but only just. It's only 1 monster down here. I got 0 money. Okay. Don't die. Okay, good. He just needs some treasure. Is there anywhere that looks suspiciously like it might have secrets? I think it just casts that somewhere randomly. It'd probably be easier just to put it on my here and open the book every time. Actually, with so much solar energy, I should be spamming out the prestige items. I think I've concentrated on the north a lot more. So let's put one of these here and here. Don't mind that. That looks kind of cool. Little doodad. There we go. Okay, it doesn't even need that much more tanking. Some gold. 103, which is irritatingly slightly more than the other. No, slightly less, 110 from them. Spells. Oh, what is happening there? Is it just casting it where I am? Because that would be shockingly... No, I used it last mission and it works just fine. That's strange. I know it worked last mission, I used it. Oh, he's full, okay. Let's go get him. Maybe I won't need a bigger prison. Well, when I open the third gate, I probably will. Slap him into prison, please. Good. Back here. In fact, yeah, dig this out just in preparation for it becoming a prison. Zombie King hasn't come to me with orders yet, which is something I was expecting to happen. I do want another monster spawner. Oh, population. If I want more, I've got to expand up here and get that. Which I can't do unless I delete and reposition one of these. Now, it'd be lovely if I could actually use this spell to see... Is that how I use it? Nope. Look. Far side. Here. Okay, it worked that time. That's odd. Obviously it places me to put a room, but no, I did see one, didn't I? There was one here somewhere. Is that it? That could be it. So since that apparently does work, let's put it back on the hotbar. So putting a spawner here would get it for me. I'll check when that cooldown's down just to make sure I'm not wasting the time. You're only one healing potion left, but you are getting there. There's two heroes down here now, so they'll just slaughter the crows. Okay, need to pay attention to that. Speed around 14, 15. Might as well get goblin while I'm here. There we go, that's a decent movement speed now. Look at all this gold. You know what this is? Goblins will drop gold when they get frightened by a hero, so goblins have been dropping the gold every time they've tried to run it back to me. Okay, my spells are still on cooldown, let's find Fireball him instead. Let's hit Fireball him instead. Oh, I was stunned. Ice Ball. There we go. Okay. Here's a job for me. Build 20 different library gimmicks in your dungeon. Alright. Does it count the ones I've already got? No. Alright. That's fine, I'll just build and demolish. Quicksilver. I shouldn't have done that because mana. Oh, actually, it's regenerating pretty fast. Lap him, please. And there's no one here, but we'll stand there in case someone spawns. How are we doing with the dungeon? There was a guy here that was close to full. He is full. I need to go get him. Alright, I'm going to portal to get him before a frog kills him. Good thing too. Don't kill him, frog. Okay, I think I got him. I'll only portal back if a hero actually spawns here. Doesn't seem like it yet, anyway. Lots of soul energy, decent amount of gold. Let's just blast through this, but building 20 of them is a decent gold investment, right? Fine, I'll add some cheap ones here. Maybe not all cheap, I do want it to still be effective. Yeah, it looks like I'm just beefing up all my libraries. So I've only got 10 to build, and I'll probably a few, right, because I can do this. There we go. And then, as much as it pains me, I'm just going to build, delete, 3, 4, that gives me somewhere to go back, 5, replace them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, delete, 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 replace, replace, replace. And what did that get me? Well, it completed one of the mission objectives, right? So it just cost me lots of money for a skill point, that's fine. We're still okay up here? Prison, prison, prison. Not yet full. Okay. Yeah, spawn rate's very manageable actually at the moment. Okay, you're fine. So I can just go back to my heart. Start spending some soul energy. This is kind of a cool thing. Put it there. Oh, I can't turn it into prison because it's not in my zone of influence. Okay, okay, okay. Ignore that. Let's do that. Put a prison there, right? That's fine. Whatever that is, put it there. Okay, spent that all shockingly fast. Oh, the timer is getting as low as 4 minutes till next one now. Gold need is still manageable. Okay, just about, yeah, it's fine. I guess I'll go library, armory, library, armory, library, armory, library. So I'll build more than I thought I was going to, but that's fine. Library need, that's reasonable. So the random element does seem to be pretty high. I'm nearly sure one of the mages had like a 300 plus library need. Like his needs are all pretty high. But that also means there's soul energy's going to be right. He's 845 to 40. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG in heroes. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. A little bit probably is fine, especially for like what kind of spells and equipment they have. But if you're trying to say you're playing a sandbox mode and you want to optimize one of the paths, knowing exactly how many treasure chests you need is nice. I mean, I guess technically there'll still be an upper limit. You'll know that, you know, if you could figure out the maximum gold requirement for heroes of X level is going to be 400, you know, how many chests, but you know what I mean. Okay, he's full, that's good. Just gonna go down and get him. Don't care about this warrior. Oh, maybe I won't have to act on if I go this way. Oh, well. Hopefully I can fight them both without dying. Oh, him, please. And then magic missiles. Okay, hit him. And then zap him away to prison. And then go this way. Good timing, Mr. Frog. Just I didn't want to lead that fighter up to the dungeon heart. Okay. That idle animation is fine. If I can put some gold around here, I'll be happy to open this second portal. Gold's expensive, funny enough. You can't put a big pile of gold down if you don't have a big pile of gold to put down. I guess that makes sense. I feel like I might not finish this mission in this episode. I think I'm coming up on about an hour played, and there's only 3 out of 7 slimes so far. So maybe we'll do the next one and open up this gate if I can get some gold. Yeah, oh, he got killed. The only real, well, I shouldn't say the only because I haven't thought it through, but one problem of like if you've got a low spawn rate and you're content to let the heroes spend a long time in your dungeon because you do have a good chance of completely satisfying them, is your gold income is slow, especially if there's not much to mine, and mining gold really doesn't give you very much compared to slaughtering heroes anyway. And you're going to ding, please ding. Yes, that helps a lot. Have I got prison space? I do. Whereas heroes do tend to carry a lot on them. I was going to see what his gold need originally was so we could see. Shield's pretty good, mate. So we could see how much of the gold I get from him was mine in the first place, but it's fine. Please hit him. Damage reflect, do a thing, please. That worked. It's 442 gold, probably half-ish of it was gold he'd taken from me already, so it's not bad. He does need to do a bit of fighting, so I'm okay with that. Now, let's gold, let's spend. Oh, I can get big, ridiculous piles. Feel like moderate pile plus moderate pile. Feel like spread out moderate piles is better, but I don't know. Maybe just for this one path, we just give them a big stupid pile of gold and hope to fill them up in one go. Like that, maybe. And just in case they want to decide they don't know where that is, actually, I'm not going to blow all. Well, I've got a lot. I've got 2,000 to spend. Is there any of these? Yeah, cool wall statue one. Alright, there we go. To make sure they go in that direction. A couple of, okay, one mask and a skeleton falling out of a pot will be their welcome. And then, in case they don't go there or they do actually need more than that, I just sandwich a treasure chest in here, which I don't really like, but it will have to do. Open this up, and then we've got 10 seconds till the slime spawns, so we'll go and start dealing with these guys. And then I think we'll probably stop for this episode. I am aware of this. Oh.
Those foul heroes have...
Where? Oh, maybe this one wasn't spawning until now. I think that's what it's telling me. Look at all the gold here, God. And we do want to keep up with the heroes. Another goblin can't hurt. So you see how much gold we actually get from gold mining. It's like 15 to 20 per trip for a goblin. So compared to getting 200 to 400 from a felled hero, I mean, it's not a bad supplementary income, and you do need it in the early game, but not something you can rely on. Yeah, here it is. So what I could do, I think I will delete you. Wait, will that work? Yeah, because this one should still give me radius to about here. Put one here. Hopefully it's in range of this, which will give me more population to replace that one and still have some spare, right? And also, because we've now got 3 gates, we'll have 6 prison cells. I should delete and replace this one with a slightly more efficient one. Does it tell me the efficiency here? Yes, so it's how fast, so 1.2 per second. So the one that it gave me to start is, I believe, a common cell, yeah, which gives 1.5 per second, but I can build the wall versions, which are 2.1. So once it's unoccupied, I'll replace it if I can. And you're common. No, that's a wall. So it gave me a wall cell and I built a crappy one, so when this one's empty, I'll replace it with a wall cell. Or, yeah, that's the best I can get until I get 400 prestige, which I'm a little bit away from. Where am I? What am I doing? Slime is there, slime is fine. I'm here, not fighting. Is a magic missile enough when I don't use a mana shield? Almost. So if we add frost armor, let the damage reflect do this work. This guy's not very much, but my hit rate in melee is abysmal now. I've put 0 stats into agility and strength. I've got 7 more points to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that mean I've got more? Should mean, right? Oh, because I did Minos' stupid build armory task. Improved resistances, so that's magic resist, might not be bad, and health, and the healing spell, so make myself less fragile and work towards close entrance. I would like invisibility, but it's a lot of investment to get to it. Cheaper library and armory stuff isn't bad, and it leads into cheaper prestige gimmicks, not bad either. What's this? Oh, I've lowered in the mouse pointer, have a light aura. Never ever clicked on this, don't know. Like if I were to mouse over this darkness, would it show me what's underneath? We should just make it better than this, right? But don't know, not going to spend a point to find out. I am supposed to be an offensive spellcaster. I think I've more or less maxed out. I could get Flamestrike actually, which is very good. What are you? Protect soul, okay, yeah. I haven't taken this, even though it's labelled as a spell, it's basically an AoE melee attack, right, which is no use to me. And this is only for your normal attack as well. Critical hits. Genuinely don't know if there's such a thing as a critical hit with magical damage in this. It might be a melee thing. So I'm not taking the chance. What's this? Better monsters and traps. This isn't bad, it just gives you improved speed by default if you max out Quicksilver, but if you've got Quicksilver and enough mana to use it whenever you need to, this becomes kind of redundant, right? So I guess if you were a low mana, low intelligence build without a lot of mana regen, you might want that. I'm genuinely not sure. Let's take Flamestrike.
The cell is waiting for you, Master.
Just going to have to take the place of you, yeah. Summon Goblin can go up here because it's more of a utility anyway. Keep it in the same place because I'm used to having it. So Flamestrike's just, I don't think it's AoE, but it's a very high damage flame attack with dot damage over time attached to it. And let's maybe demonstrate it on this chap. Because I'm down to nearly half health already after fighting 2 of those heroes. Don't think it has range, I think you have to get right up to them, but we'll find out shortly. Okay, yeah, there's the hit, and look at the damage over time though as well. I'm not sure if that actually did have range or not, because the way the corner was, I was going to be in his face anyway. Oh, it's off cooldown already? What is this cooldown? Yeah, looks like it's melee. Okay, it's only got like an 8-second cooldown. Why is the damage reflect not killing you? Well, it has killed you, okay. Okay, Slime Dude, you are safe. Let's just 's, 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 's visual inspection. One hero down here needs gold, which he's currently getting, and some equipment, which is available to him. This hasn't spawned a hero yet, and I can see one hero up here who isn't nearly done. So yeah, and did that? It did not. Oh, I did it. Where's my monster population? 12 out of 24. Oh, hang on. Did I'm quite sure that I was at max population before already. Yeah, this gives me 12. Where am I getting the other 12 from? This is clearly not within my zone of influence. Or is it just a display bug? You don't count, do you? No. That's very strange, but I don't mind, so I can replace this one. You're there, that's fine. You're there. I actually don't mind having like a spawn in between every room in this chain. Don't mind that at all. That one there is fine, it's good as being there. Don't want them here. Here, we don't want to lure them towards the dungeon heart and the prisons, basically. So let's portal home. Pretty sure this won't spawn again. He won't kill the slime even if he does. Let's portal home, and I'll probably be calling it there for the episode. So yeah, should be able to finish this next time. Yeah, it's getting to the point where, unless there are some gimmicky campaign missions where the objective is kind of a bit more concise or whatever, probably going to be more than one episode per mission from now on. As we're into the, it's a slow-paced game. These games are like strategy games, simulation strategy games. They're not quick. So some of the early campaign missions, yeah, you can knock them out in 20 minutes, half an hour, but these ones are going to take a lot longer. But again, hope you're enjoying this. Let's say it's an interesting game. I enjoy it. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do think that it's got novelty and some of the ideas are interesting. Not always brilliantly implemented, but I like it. I like running a dungeon like it was a game of Theme Park or Theme Hospital. I'm not out to slaughter all the heroes instantly. I'm out to provide the dungeon diving experience, right? Monsters to fight, treasures to plunder, secret knowledge in old libraries, that kind of thing. But yes, until next time, folks, thank you for watching. Cheers now.